course we stayed together. So yeah, I think at that point I was disappointed. But after a while, like I just told myself, bro, it's a game, and then you have to move on. So yeah, I'm calm now.
Oh, okay, so you felt a little bit disappointed.
Yeah.
Don't you think that it was because that she knew that you were strong?
Well, yeah.
And part of the strategy is that you don't keep strong people.
Exactly, yeah. And she said that to me. She said she picked the person she picked because she didn't want to leave the house first. So in coach, she picked like a person she thought was like weaker. Yeah.
And how did that make you feel, as a person, remembering, your background, where you're coming from, the city of Jos and all of that?
To be honest, I felt great. That I felt happy that she saw me as a stronger competitor. So that made me okay. At least the fact that you acknowledge that I'm a stronger competitor in the game, then that's cool.
All right. So let's also get to talk about the lady from Kaduna.
Who's that?
The lady from Kaduna on the show.
Who's the lady from Kaduna?
You know the person I'm talking about. There's a lady in Nigeria also. Whom you said that you only love, for. Yeah.
Oh, so is that why you were thinking about it?
From a genuine place. Anyways, with her, I think it was a thing of she's from Kaduna, from Jos, and we were in South Africa. Yeah. So there was that Kaduna Jos. This person.
Of course, keep on connecting us together.
Yes, so it was from a point of as she grew up, she actually grew up into the mother.
You see?
So yeah, Jos, yeah. So she stayed there for some time. So it was from a point of this person like my sister is my own. So like that was the first initial like attraction to her. But it was purely genuine, like nothing romantic from me.
Nothing.
No, nothing at all. It was just because.
But Pedro, why are you insisting?
No, I'm just asking because
just Agapilo.
Yes, Agap. so Blaqboi, aka Agap.
You know why Pedro is asking this question is because I know in one of the Big Brother Kevin Pam ran the story of Kevin Pam, and it ended up.
No. From time, Kevin Pam will not be Agape. Blaqboi different. No.
So his own
the gap is
probably
too wide. No.
No, his own probably was tilting towards that way.
No, it wasn't.
No.
Yes, because
I'm with you, Blaqboi.
some people saw something different.
Oh, this one I like. This one I like.
Usually starts from Agape.
No.
Kevin will tell you it started from Agape, and then it led.
See, it just let's make a do example now.
Yeah.
I have something to do with the lady.
Okay.
They no go to remind me where I call it. Immediately measure Kaduna.
Blaqboi, just like you said, Agape, and that's what Jos is known for. Most of us are not from.
Then why is easily confused for another different.
Exactly. There was one time that I saw somebody. I saw a sticker in Lagos. Somebody driving a car, just like. And I shouted, the person came down to walk me. I don't know the person. And that's the Agape.
That's how it is.
Agape.
Agape. Don't argue with that.
No, we are not going to argue.
Leave it there.
We won't go further. Yes, we also showed them, what Jos. There's always the saying that Jos has got lots of talent, and you showed them there.
You know the vibes.
And we always threat.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that was why
you are from Jos
to become a threat.
Yes, so tell us about it. Going in there and showing the world what you've got, and yes, also talking about James.
Yeah, to be honest, when I go to the house, of course, I have to talk about how I'm from Jos, I'm from J-Town, a lot in the house. You got to a point where some house were like, you don't hear, but that's what we do. Sabi,
it's in the blood.
That's what our place, that's what we do. So, going to the house, and then my strength was when it came to like directing and directing all the tasks and wages and stuff. And I was just, to be honest, I was just doing it. I didn't really think it as me trying. I was just doing it. Then coming out of the house and seeing how people were seeing and appreciating, I was like, oh, people are actually watching. Because to be honest, I didn't know that it was even that obvious. I was just doing me. Okay, let's do this way, guys. Let's do this. And then people outside were actually watching and they acknowledged and actually enjoyed what was happening. And to be honest, I felt like very good because it was a platform for me to sell myself, and I think I did that.
And of course, you got the world's attention. You also got the attention of the governors elect that tweeted about.
Yeah, it was coming out and seeing that thing I was like, damn.
Yeah. And that also came from the Agape side.
what they did.
Why are we talking about agape here now?
You see?
I thought we're done with that.
I know why I try to get mission.
There's a chapter easier to open.
I'm going somewhere. You know, I feel like, wow.
Land.
You stay on your lane, so I'll get there.
So I'm here to back Mr. P up. I don't know why you go against my boss. What is this? It just
I don't
No.
The record where they do the phone.
I have to support my boss.
Alright. Okay, so who was the first person to call you, you know, when you got your phone? Who was the first person?
I called?
Yes, you called.
First person I called was my brother. See, guy, Alpha. What's him also? What's like tell you, let him know so that
you know.
Yeah, no. What if she don't see? What if she never see? So I'll know how to attack it. How to attack it. Yeah.
And because of the agape,
No, I'm just saying.
you know, there's something about. See, this agape that I'm now talking about is another.
Wow, this is agape industry today now. Agape industry.
You know now, you know Josh, you know the way we are, you know.
We're cool, we're cool.
If they see you now with your hairstyle, they will man, this thing, I saw your hey, that's the agape, and I know that was why you called. I say,
Pedro, don't see his face now. How about innocent boy? Real agape love.
Thank you very
Godly
much.
love, I agree.
Agape has been mentioned again in this from your face. Okay, so let's get to talk about it. When you met your mom, what was the first day?
Yeah.
That was yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah. Came out of the house and I spent like 5 weeks before meeting her, bruh. Like when I dropped from the plane, she just came and then we just hugged. Like it was. I felt like that was. I think she was just her and my dad that I had not seen since I came out of the house. But I'd seen all my other family members.
Siblings.
So like siblings. And so seeing her was like.
Yo.
The hug was mother and something
Was touching.
different. Yeah, so like it was,
the feeling is different.
it's just different. It's just different. It just felt complete. So yeah, I mean, it's a feeling I can't explain.
So, apart from that, which female was the first to call you?
Yeah.
I can't remember who called me first, but I had.
But there was a call.
Yeah, a couple of calls. Yeah.
Now because you don't get a relationship, that's why I can't please anyone.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so you are not in any relationship.
You're a free agent.
Like right now.
Yes.
You know, ladies, they pursue success. So what? Have they been bringing the phone?
No, we want it. Now, obviously, this is a very good question. Now, so you're going to tell, are you a free agent or?
No, but Pedro, he can't be in a
It's possible.
relationship now. How many weeks now since you got back?
5 weeks.
Yeah.
To continue a relationship like that. No, please, you need to filter. Because all of them are like hands
Osama,
where they run for sugar.
No, Osama, he was in a relationship.
No, he was not.
Before you went to the house.
Before
Before you went to the house.
No, there was-
That's what I'm saying.
So you broke up like how many months before?
No, he said there was no.
No, house,
a year before the house.
Couple of months.
Couple of months.
Yeah.
2 months or so.
Wait, broke up.
Yes, before
the house.
going to
And
the house.
the lady now that you broke up with,
Yeah, she called you.
I said,
What did she call her? She texted.
she tested.
What was
She know what she'll say maybe.
Congratulations.
It was a genuine congratulations.
No, they get
No,
pride.
we did ask if it was genuine.
Ladies will won't come back from the broken relationship. They get pride. You understand?
So,
he's just using that test method to test.
No, but
They still
Osama, you know what?
because you would if you say it's okay because I've.
No,
I'm
Osama,
now-
I don't think that's the case with her. I don't know who the lady is, but I don't think
Me,
that's the
neither
case
do
with
I.
her. She is coming, obviously, if she did that, it's coming from a genuine heart. The fact that yes, we're no longer together,
Yeah.
but then, I still wish.
Okay,
her-
let's just put it this way: like a
So
guy
it's
that
from a
got
genuine
married
heart.
without
Yeah.
telling his girlfriend. Then when the girlfriend come no say don't marry, we just say, anyway, I wish you happy marriage.
No, but there's this. I don't know if Pedro asked you this question. What actually motivated you, or rather inspired you, or gave you the reason to go into that competition?
Okay.
What made you go into that competition?
Okay, so here, the thing is since years ago, and when I started watching the show, I just knew that I needed a kind of platform to show myself to the world, and I knew it was a very important and big platform. So I was always auditioning, and then I think one of the biggest motivations.
Okay, you've been auditioning for that.
Yeah, for years.
Both the one in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and then I think one of the biggest motivation is that people like Kevin Pam went from Jos, people like Ife, and I'm seeing, okay, if people like from this state can, then I can also do it. And I think one of my biggest, one of the reasons why I'm very happy is that people that I am on, like I grew up in Oshe. So Oshe people do not.
Big up to Oshe.
Yeah, shout out to Oshe.
Yeah, representing.
Oshe from local to international.
Wow.
Representing.
So
From Oshe to the wall.
Oshe to the wall now.
Yeah, Oshe South Africa. So well, the thing of I'm happy because I know kids in Oshe will see me. I'm like, okay, now if I can go there, I can also do
Yeah,
it.
it's
So I'm very happy.
motivation.
Inspiration and motivation. Yeah.
That's beautiful. And I also remember that just
No, wait,
before-
we've got somebody from Cabo.
Then
So
we
we
have
got it from
Oshe.
Agwarukuba.
Remaining gender.
Let's call you.
No, they still want that, right?
No,
No, there's no There's no Tuluwana. Yes, just before you went to, I think a year or before.
Yeah.
You organized something for YouTubers and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are we going to be seeing more of that now that you have traction and all of that? And how are you going to collaborate with people like Blaqboi, like Yada, the CEO of Yada, who has the stuff and
That was our last conversation.
people on how to
So that's why I left.
So how do you want to, bring creatives together, help them, to actually beat up their content to that level that will have international appeal?
Okay, so for sentimental reasons, I just love my own people very well, like more than any other people. I won't even lie. So I love to see my people grow. So last year, when I organized the Let's Just Talk, was a creative meetup where we just came to talk to each other, help each other, just inspire each other to do better in the creative field. I mean, I didn't have a lot of support that I needed to make it as big as I would love it to, but I'm very grateful to God that I have this platform now, that I know that there are people that I can talk to actually like key in and support, and I know it's going to be happening in a bigger form. Yeah, so it's an annual event, so I'm sure that for this year it's going to be bigger. Now I'm very open to collaborating with different bodies, government, private NGOs that are down for us to like come together and do something in that regard.
Okay, so you're planning that big, and of course it's coming where we'll be having new administration also on their platform. So what would you like that new administration to do for the creatives on the platform? Because you are now a voice, whether you like it or
You're
not.
not like an ambassador.
Yeah.
An ambassador.
Yeah, so talking about that, I made sure to read the manifesto, and I saw that the new administration, like
that will come in.
that will come in, said that they are trying to push for creativity on the plateau, and I'm taking them by their word. So I'm hoping that when I get the opportunity to talk to whoever it is I get the opportunity to talk to in that in the new administration, I will remind them that this is what they said, and like we are holding them to their words. And I hope that they actually key into what they say in terms of pushing creativity on the platform.
Okay, so now you have the opportunity to talk to the governor-elect. What would you want him? Because the people around him.
What will you want him to do concerning entertainment?
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Okay. I'll truly say I would love if the government can be very open to young people and especially creatives, so that we don't have a doctor, for example, heading that aspect, just in case there's a room created for that. We don't have a lawyer doing what. So let's actually get creatives to head creative department. Yeah, because it's obvious. We know that Jos is one of the most creative states in Nigeria. Everybody knows. If you go to Lagos, you say, "I'm from Jos." They sing, they rap, like they know. So the thing is, we have a lot of these people. We have a lot of these creative people, but we just don't have the platform, and that's what we're looking for. And the government can actually help us because when we say platform, but we're just talking about money. Yeah. So if the government can actually key in and in this our vision as creatives, I'm sure that 2-3 years to come we'll be competing with like